This is the emergency alert system broadcasting the Jared the Yankee Overdrive Master Channel. This video contains valid emergency alert tones, as the creator for this is not responsible for any of these tones. All EAS mocks are fake, and they should be for entertainment purposes only. And another thing, do not play any of these tones in the air, as they may cause panic. Anyways, enjoy this video.
Good morning everyone, and welcome to the morning news. I am Daniel. This week's weather forecast is that it's going to be cloudy throughout the entire week, and there is a slight chance of rain. And today's top story is that people are very happy to hear that it's been 1 year since we last saw Herobrine. But everyone must be aware that Herobrine is still out there. If you see a man wearing a blue shirt and purple pants and has white eyes, call 911 immediately. That's all I have for now. This is Daniel, signing off.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Pennsylvania State Police Department and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. An Amber Alert has been issued for the entire state of Pennsylvania. Approximately 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 children abducted from their homes in the city of Pittsburgh. The first child is named Michael Johnson, a white male, 10 years old, 4 feet 7 inches tall, with brown hair and green eyes. He was last seen wearing a black t-shirt, blue shorts, and black Adidas sneakers. The second child is named Olivia Gomez, a white female, 8 years old, 4 feet 3 tall, with blonde hair and blue eyes. She was seen wearing a red shirt, blue jeans, and pink shoes. And the third child is Steve Brooks, a white male, 9 years old, 4 feet 5 inches tall, with brown hair and brown eyes. He was last seen wearing a Minecraft t-shirt, green pants, and black sneakers. These 3 children are believed to be in extreme danger. The description of the suspect is unknown, but the suspect seems to be traveling on foot. If you see any of the 3 children or the suspect, call 911 immediately. Stay tuned for more information on this developing situation.
This is Daniel, and we have a breaking news story for the entire state of Pennsylvania. This is an update about the Amber Alert that was issued 2 hours ago. The description of the suspect has been given to the police, but the 3 children have still not been found. The information of these 3 children can be found on the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children website. The suspect is believed to be wearing blue t-shirt, purple pants, and black shoes. Please already have some ideas on who the suspect is, but it's unknown at this time. That's all I have for now. Stay tuned for more information on this developing situation.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test. The suspect that took the 3 children in the state of Pennsylvania has been identified as one of the most dangerous men, Herobrine, and he has returned back to the world, and he is sending 10 nukes to the following states: North Carolina, South Carolina, Maine, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Vermont, Georgia, North Dakota, South Dakota, and Tennessee. All residents in the states that were called must seek to a fallout shelter immediately. Fallout is the product of nuclear attacks and explosions. Herobrine's friends have also returned, which are the White Pumpkin, Hadrian, and Mrs. Herobrine. Herobrine and his friends are very dangerous and they should not be approached. The 3 children that were abducted by Herobrine have also been found safe at an abandoned church. If you see Herobrine and his friends, call 911 immediately from a safe distance. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Philadelphia Police Department. All residents in the city of Philadelphia, lock all of your doors immediately. A prisoner had escaped from the Riverside Correctional Faculty. This prisoner has the following description: purple skin, green chest, red eyes, and sharp teeth. The name of the prisoner is unidentified at this time. This prisoner was last seen roaming the streets of Philadelphia robbing banks and attacking innocent people. If you see the prisoner that was described, call 911 immediately. Stay tuned for more information on this situation.
This is Daniel, and we have a breaking news story for the entire state of Pennsylvania. In the city of Philadelphia, a prisoner had escaped from the Riverside Correctional Faculty. The description of this prisoner has the following: purple skin, green chest, red eyes, and sharp teeth. The name has also been identified as Barney. Barney is still attacking innocent people and robbing banks in the city of Philadelphia. If you see Barney, call 911 immediately from a safe distance. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Philadelphia Police Department. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test. Barney has spun millions of colored dogs across the entire city of Philadelphia. Barney location isn't known at this time, but he was last seen leaving the city. All residents in the city of Philadelphia must seek to an underground shelter immediately. Lock all your windows and doors, and do not go outside. The dogs can kill you. The descriptions of these dogs have the following: very sharp teeth, black eyes, brownish fur, and sharp paws. If any of these colored dogs breaks into your home, use any illegal weapon at all means. This includes lethal force. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Pittsburgh Police Department. At approximately 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a prisoner that escaped a prison in Philadelphia, known as Barney, was seen roaming the streets of Pittsburgh with Herobrine. All residents must stay in your homes and do not go outside, and lock all your windows and doors. The big guns will not be arriving anytime soon, but the leader does have an announcement to share with you all. Stay tuned for the announcement.
Thank you, Daniel. So, the announcement is that I'm going to be bringing in some new members to help me stop the situation with Herobrine. So, the new members are Sweden X Cool, Big Air Fighter, Jeremiah the Slavic Guy, Waylon the God Bomber, and Jaden Master AGD. All of the names that were called are going to be new members of the Big Guns, and going to try to attempt to stop Herobrine. So, yeah, now we have to do with Barney the traitor, of course. He's now in Pittsburgh at this time. I can't believe Barney is back. He betrayed us before, back months after he destroyed Sully with the speaker, and destroyed the speaker that Sully had. Which I don't know why Sully would even use a speaker just so that he can roar into it and then it'll kill everybody. That doesn't make any sense to me. And then Barney just destroyed the speaker and killed Sully, and then months later, he betrayed us. And now he's working with Herobrine. Well, that's all I have to tell you guys. So I just wanted to tell you all the new members of the Big Guns. So I'll probably talk to everyone sooner or later. So yeah.
Well, that's a lot of new members. Wait, I just got word that there is something going on in the city of Dallas, and the emergency alert system is going to deliver a message soon. Stay tuned for an activation of the emergency alert system.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Dallas Police Department. A hostage situation is currently taking place at the AT&T Stadium in the city of Dallas. At approximately 12 p.m. Central Daylight Time, 7 armed creatures have entered the stadium, opening fire on innocent civilians and taking people hostage. The Dallas Police Department have arrived at the scene and are currently dealing with the situation. The descriptions of these creatures are unknown. Residents that are heading to the AT&T Stadium to attend the Monster Jam show, turn around immediately and do not go to the stadium. The Monster Jam show has been postponed to a later date. Do not enter the stadium. The demands of these creatures to the hostages are unknown at this time. Tune into local media outlets for more information on this developing situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Dallas Police Department. The descriptions of the creatures taking people hostage at the AT&T Stadium were given to the police. The first creature is a black mouse, wearing yellow shoes, red pants, white gloves, no shirt, has red eyes, sharp teeth, and sharp claws. The second creature is another black mouse, wearing a pink bow, a pink skirt, white gloves, pink high heels, has red eyes, sharp teeth, and sharp claws. The third creature is a cow, wearing an orange shirt, brown jacket, green hat, white gloves, brown shoes, blue pants, has red eyes, sharp teeth, and sharp claws. The fourth creature is a duck, wearing a blue hat, blue shirt, a red bow tie, has red eyes, sharp teeth, and sharp claws. The fifth creature is another duck, wearing a purple bow, purple shirt, purple high heels, a yellow wristband, has red eyes, sharp teeth, and sharp claws. The sixth creature is a yellow dog, wearing a green collar, has red eyes, sharp teeth, and sharp claws. And the seventh creature is another cow, wears a green bow, red shirt, green skirt, yellow high heels, white gloves, has red eyes, sharp teeth, and sharp claws. The demands of these creatures to the hostages are still unknown at this time. All residents that live within a 10-mile radius of the AT&T Stadium are advised to stay away from the stadium and do not go to the stadium. Tune into local media outlets for more information on the developing situation. Civil danger for the city of Pittsburgh and surrounding areas until further notice. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Pittsburgh Police Department. It has been confirmed Herobrine, the White Pumpkin, Hadrian, Mrs. Herobrine, and Barney have a nuclear bomb in their possession, and they have planted it in the center of the city of Pittsburgh. The bomb squad has been called in order to defuse the bomb. If this bomb is detonated, radioactive materials will be released into the air and could cause multiple deaths to occur. In addition, Herobrine and his friends have all escaped from the city of Pittsburgh and they are nowhere to be seen. Due to this, residents in the city of Pittsburgh are advised to seek to an underground shelter now. Close and lock all windows and doors. Turn off all heating and air conditioning systems. Close all fireplace dampers, and close all cracks on doors and windows with tape or damp towels. Take important supplies to the shelter such as non-perishable food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a flashlight, a first aid kit, fully charged cell phone, phone chargers, and a battery-powered or hand-crank radio to last you for the duration of this emergency. Tune into local media outlets for more information on this dangerous situation. Radiological hazard warning. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Pittsburgh Emergency Management. A bomb has been detonated in the center of the city of Pittsburgh. Most buildings in the city have collapsed and have been completely destroyed in this situation. Herobrine and his friends managed to escape before the bomb exploded and are still out there in our country. Radioactive materials were released to the air as a result of the explosion and is expected to spread throughout the entire state of Pennsylvania, including the following cities, but not limited to Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, Erie, and New York City. As a precaution, all residents in the city of Pittsburgh are strongly advised to seek to an underground shelter now. Find an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Stay away from windows, doors, and outside walls. Close and lock all windows and doors. Turn off all heating and air conditioning systems. Close all fireplace dampers, and seal all cracks on windows and doors with tape or damp towels. Take important supplies with you to shelter, such as non-perishable food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a flashlight, a fully charged cell phone, phone chargers, and a battery-powered or hand-crank radio to last you for the duration of this emergency. Do not go outside for any reason, or you will be exposed to radioactive materials. Are you with a severe illness or even death? Please tune into local media outlets for more information on the dangerous situation.
This is Daniel, and we have two breaking news stories for all of the United States. The first story states that Herobrine had planted a bomb in the center of the city of Pittsburgh, and it exploded. Radioactive materials have been released into the air. No deaths were reported at this time. Herobrine was last seen leaving the city of Pittsburgh before the bomb exploded. And now we have multiple airports in Pensacola that Herobrine and his friends have been spotted roaming the streets of Pensacola attacking anybody in their path. The second story states that we have gotten rumors that at some point in March, the world is going to end all because of Herobrine. The events and disasters are unknown at this time. And also, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration have been keeping an eye out on the black hole that was summoned by Mrs. Herobrine. It has been confirmed that the black hole started to become more powerful. That's all I have for now. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Pensacola Police Department. Everyone in the city of Pensacola, lock all of your doors immediately. One of the most dangerous men, known as Herobrine, was last seen roaming the streets of Pensacola killing anybody in his path. His friends have also been seen roaming the streets of Pensacola with Herobrine. The names of his friends are the White Pumpkin, Hadrian, Mrs. Herobrine, and Barney. All residents must stay in your homes and do not go outside. If you see Herobrine and his friends, call 911 immediately from a safe distance. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation.
This is Daniel, and we have a breaking news story for the entire city of Dallas. The names of these creatures that were taking people hostage at the AT&T Stadium have finally been identified. The first creature's name is Mickey Error. The second creature's name is Minnie Error. The third creature's name is Goofy Error. The fourth creature's name is Donald Error. The fifth creature's name is Daisy Error. The sixth creature's name is Pluto Error. And the seventh creature's name is Clarabelle Error. At this time, all residents in the city of Dallas must stay indoors and do not go outside. Mickey Error and the others were reported to be roaming around the streets of Dallas killing anybody in their path. The police have searched the stadium for anybody that's still in the stadium. All of the hostages have been killed in this situation. If you see Mickey Error or any of the others, call 911 from a safe distance. That's all I have for now. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation.
following message is transmitted at the request of the Pensacola Police Department. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test. Barney error had splunked thousands of colored dogs in the city of Pensacola. This also happened in Philadelphia. Herobrine had also planted a bomb in the center of the city and it will explode in 3 hours. All residents in Pensacola are strongly advised to seek to an underground shelter now. Do not go outside for any reason. These drugs can kill you. Take supplies to your shelter such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a flashlight, first aid kit, a fully charged cell phone and chargers, and a battery-powered or hand-crank radio to last you for the duration of this emergency. Herobrine and his friends' locations are unknown at this time. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. A half-mile-wide asteroid has been detected to be heading towards Earth, and it's confirmed that the asteroid is going to hit the Pacific Ocean, causing earthquakes to happen in the ocean, and it is possible for a mega tsunami to form. But it isn't known at this time. All residents must remain calm and do not take any action at this time. Tune into local media outlets for more information on this dangerous situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the National Weather Service in conjunction with the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center. A tsunami warning has been issued for the entire west coast of the United States. At approximately 11:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, a half-mile-wide asteroid had hit the Pacific Ocean 500 miles off the west coast of the United States. Because of this, a 500-foot mega tsunami has formed and it is moving east at 105 miles per hour. This mega tsunami will wipe off the entire west coast of the United States. All residents in the west coast are strongly advised to evacuate to the east coast immediately. Police have made evacuation routes to help people get to the highway. The speed limit had changed to 150 miles per hour so people can evacuate. Before you evacuate, hang a towel on your mailbox to show authorities that you evacuated. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation. An administrative message from the Federal Emergency Management Agency. The following message is transmitted at the request of the National Weather Service. The 500-foot mega tsunami had completely destroyed some of the states in the West Coast, which include California, Oregon, Washington, Arizona, and Nevada, about 2,428 people evacuated, and about 1,471 people have been in this situation. It also turns out that Herobrine was the one who caused the asteroid to move towards Earth. All residents that evacuated the West Coast must not return as there is no home to return to. The West Coast is now completely inhabitable and recognizable. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation.
This is Daniel, and we have 3 breaking news stories for all of the United States. Our first story states that in the city of Pensacola, Barney Arrowhead spawned more killer dogs and Herobrine planned to the nuke in the center of the city. The city was completely destroyed. No deaths were reported, but there were several injuries from the dogs. Our second story thinks that a half-mile wide asteroid hit the Pacific Ocean and it caused a 500-foot mega tsunami to form and it wiped out most states in the west coast of the United States. Herobrine was the one who caused the asteroid to move towards us. It confuses me on how Herobrine can do that. And the third story states that Mickey Error and his friends are last seen leaving the border of Dallas, and it is unknown and where they are heading at this time. Herobrine and his friends' locations are unknown at this time as well. That's all I have for. Wait, I just got word that Herobrine is now having a talking to with Mickey Error, and it has been confirmed that Mickey Error is now part of Herobrine's team. This is getting bad. The big guns need to do something about this. That's all I have for now. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Houston Police Department. Everyone in the city of Houston, lock all of your doors immediately. Herobrine and his gang were last seen roaming the streets of Houston, killing everyone in their path. The members of Herobrine's gang are Herobrine, the White Pumpkin, Hadrian, Mrs. Herobrine, Barney Error, Mickey Error, Minnie Error, Goofy Error, Donald Error, Daisy Error, Pluto Error, Clarabelle Error. The big guns are now on their way to Houston. The members are Jared the Killer Master, EAS Rowerizes, F-Zero-Axe Manaces HQ, Juice Jabbo, Plush Bus, Drip Scared, Metal Fist Games, Sads, Christian Lloyd, Super Mario Ren, Shadow the Hedgehog 248 YouTube, Phase Pluto, Sweden X Cool, Big Air Fighter, Whalen the God Bomber, Jeremiah the Slavic Guy, and Jaden Master HED. If you see Herobrine and his gang, call 911 immediately from a safe distance. Tune into local media outlets for more information on this dangerous situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government and the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. NASA had discovered another unknown object in our solar system and it already passed Pluto's orbit. This object could be a star, or could be a planet. NASA is trying to figure out what this object is, and also, the black hole that was discovered months ago became a lot more bigger and powerful, and it now has the power to start sucking up small planets. The black hole had already sucked up the planet Pluto. All residents in the United States and all surrounding areas should not take any action at this time, and please remain calm, and do not panic. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation.
This is Daniel and I am here with Jared the Killer Master to talk about the situation with Herobrine. So Jared, what do you have to say to the United States?
Thank you for that, Daniel. I'm here in Houston, Texas right now, where it's absolutely chaos. Me and my team are trying to figure out a way that we could stop Herobrine. We're trying to figure it out. But we have no plans yet at this time. I can't believe he's back. It's all because of Miss Herobrine. She summoned a black hole that now has the ability, which now is powerful enough to suck up small planets. And Pluto's already gone. It's already gone. And there's also another unknown object in the solar system that already passed Pluto's orbit. Herobrine is going insane. He's going a lot more insane than what he used to. And now he has more members on his team, like Barney, which escaped from jail back in Philadelphia. And also, Herobrine also caused a half-mile wide asteroid to hit the Pacific Ocean, which caused a mega tsunami to form and hit the west coast of the United States. People are saying, I've been seeing a lot of rumors on the internet stating that the world is going to end in March. It's all because of Herobrine. I might not believe it, but I think I might start believing it soon. I think this thing is not a joke. This end of the world rumor is not a joke. It's all because of Herobrine. And now, first, Herobrine destroyed Pittsburgh with a nuclear bomb, in which called toxic gas spread up into the air and spread all across the entire state of Pennsylvania. Every single city in the state of Pennsylvania. Next, they went to Pensacola, and Barney summoned millions of dogs in the city, and the dogs basically killed everybody, and the city almost got destroyed, all because of the killer dogs. Wow. Barney is actually doing a lot more than I expected. The traitor. Barney the traitor. He's a traitor to the big guns. I thought he was a nice dinosaur, but he's not. And now, they have Mickey Freaking Mickey Mickey and his team, and the errors are on Herobrine's team. My gosh. I've dealt with Mickey before. And I'm not dealing with him again. My gosh. I was actually part of the Young Guns when Mickey caused trouble for all of the world. So, yeah, Mickey was actually evil, but then he turned friendly, and now he's back to evil. This has gone insane. I don't know what to do. My team is trying to figure out what we should do on how we can stop Herobrine without dealing with the battle, because I'm not in the Herobrine's a lot more powerful now with his gang. I don't know if we can stop him at this point. Wait, who do I see in the distance? Daniel, who is that? Oh my gosh. It's Herobrine. He's walking up towards us. Daniel, you need to get out of here right now. I'm going to shoot him with my rifle. Wait, what? Didn't work. I'm going to use my knife. I'm going to slice him. What? You're right.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe Herobrine killed the leader of the big guns. Okay, but seriously, I need to get out of here before Herobrine kills me too. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation.
following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. We have some sad news to the world. The leader of the big guns, Jared the Killer Master, has been killed. He was killed by Herobrine. Jared attempted to kill Herobrine with his knife, but it failed. Herobrine grabbed Jared's knife and stabbed him in the chest. At this time, all residents in the United States must send your prayers to the big guns since they lost their leader. The big guns are now trying to think of a way on how to revive Jared. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Australian government. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test. What are the most dangerous men, known as Herobrine, had sent bombing planes to Australia. All residents in Australia advised to seek underground shelter immediately. Herobrine is very dangerous, but his location is currently in the United States. Herobrine is also sending bombing planes to the other continents in the world, which include South America, Africa, Asia, and Europe. Take substantial supplies to your shelter, such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a flashlight, first aid kit, a fully charged cell phone and chargers, and a battery-powered radio to last you for the duration of this emergency. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation.
This is Daniel, and we have two breaking news stories for all of the United States. The first story states that Herobrine had sent bombing airplanes to South America, Africa, Asia, Europe, and Australia. All of the continents have been completely destroyed, but no deaths were reported at this time. The second story states that the leader of the big guns, Jared the Killer Master, has been revived. The big guns have figured out a way to revive him, and the leader is glad to be back on the team. And now the big guns are thinking of a way to stop Herobrine. His location is in Houston at this time. Herobrine and his gang are very dangerous and they should not be approached. If you see Herobrine and his gang, call 911 immediately from a safe distance. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration and the United States government. The unknown object in our solar system had passed Neptune's orbit. The unknown object has been identified as a planet, but the name is unknown. NASA had also figured out on how the world is going to end in March. First, the planet that had passed Neptune's orbit will slam into Earth, causing the whole planet to be destroyed and destroying all humanity, and then the black hole will suck up the planet. The big guns had also made an agreement to start a battle against Herobrine and his gang. If you see Herobrine and his gang, call 911 immediately from a safe distance. Herobrine had also changed his team's name to the Aero Mafia. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test. The big guns had made an agreement to get rid of the Air Mafia by launching a nuke to their location. The Air Mafia is in the city of Houston. All residents in the city of Houston are strongly advised to seek to a fallout shelter immediately. Fallout is a product of nuclear attacks and explosions. If the nuke fails to get rid of the Air Mafia, the big guns will have to battle against the Air Mafia. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation.
This is Daniel, and we have a breaking news story for all of the United States. The big guns have agreed to launch a nuke to the city of Houston, and that was where the Air Mafia was last seen at. The nuke had hit the city, but the Air Mafia had not been killed. Reports say that they are now in the city of Denver. The big guns had no choice but to start a battle against the Air Mafia. Also, Herobrine had sent a recorded message to share with you all. So for the very first time, we're going to hear Herobrine's voice. So here is the message.
The big guns are so pathetic. Pathetic! They really think they can stop me and the Air Mafia by launching a nuke towards us. Get real, big guns. You missed your shot. We moved to the city of Denver. And all of you stupid dumb residents in the city of Denver, you better be ready, because we're gonna end you up for good. And we also heard that the big guns want to battle against us. Get real, big guns. You know you all could have lose already right off the bat. My team's a lot more stronger than you. You better be ready for yourselves. And besides, I already killed your leader. Wait, you got revived? What? No, come on, don't tell me this is a joke. I also got word that he also got revived. I will get rid of him once again, and he will never come back. And once we win against the big guns, we will destroy humanity for good. And we'll rule the universe. We'll destroy all the other universes, and we'll become the most powerful in the whole universe. And also, we also decided to change the end of the world date to an earlier one, so we can get the end of the world faster. If we lose against the big guns, even if we lose, the end of the world event will still happen.
Dang, the big guns need to do something before it's too late. And also, I cannot believe Herobrine had changed the end of the world date to an early one. It has been confirmed that the end of the world date will be on the 17th of February, 2024. All residents in the city Denver must stay in your homes and do not go outside. The big guns have also arrived in Denver, and the battle will happen in a few days. That's all I have for now. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test. The battle has started. Please stay away from the city of Denver until the battle is over. If you have not yet evacuated, please evacuate now. Repeat, evacuate now. You will get killed during the battle. This could be at residence, the big guns versus the Arrow Mafia. Stay tuned for more information on this battle. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. We already have 4 people killed during the battle, which are 2 Big Guns members and 2 Arrow Mafia members. The 2 Big Guns members that were killed are Plush Boss and Juice Jabo. The Arrow Mafia members that were killed are Daisy Error and Clarabelle Error. This is a very dangerous situation. Please stay away from where the battle is happening, which is in Denver, until the battle is over. Stay tuned for more information on this battle. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. This is another update about the battle. 3 more Arrow Mafia members have been killed, which are Pluto Error, Donald Error, and Hadrian. 2 more Big Guns members have also been killed, which are Sweden X Cool and F0X Manace's HQ. All residents must stay away from the city of Denver until the battle is over. Stay tuned for more updates about this battle.
This is Daniel, and we have some updates about the battle taking place in Denver between the Big Guns and the Arrow Mafia. 3 Big Guns members have been killed during the battle. Jeremiah the Slavic guy was killed by Barney Error. Big Air Fighter was killed by the White Pumpkin. And Metal Fist Games was killed by Mickey Error. And also, 2 Arrow Mafia members were killed. The White Pumpkin was killed by Waylon the God Bomber. And Mini Error was killed by Jared the Killer Master. All residents that live in Denver must stay away from the city until the battle is over. That's all I have for now. Stay tuned for more updates about this battle.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. This is another update about the battle taking place in Denver. Everyone must still stay away from the city. Now, 2 Arrow Mafia members have been killed. Goofy Error was killed by Jaden Master HGD, and Miss Herobrine was killed by EAS Roarises. Because of this, 2 more Big Guns members have been killed. Trip Scared was killed by Barney and EAS Rises was killed by Herobrine. This battle has gotten insane. Stay tuned for more updates about this battle. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. This is another update about the battle taking place in Denver. This battle has got to be one of the worst battles ever to happen in the United States. 3 more Big Guns members have been killed. Sans was killed by Herobrine, Super Mario Ren was killed by Barney and Shadow the Hedgehog 248 YouTube was killed by Mickey and then, both Mickey and Barney were killed by Jared the Killer Master, residents of the United States. This is it, the battle is about to come to an end. Herobrine is the only one left on the Mafia, and the Big Guns members that are left are Jared the Killer Master, Christian Lloyd, Face Pluto, Whalen the God Bomber, and Jaden Master HED, and also, NASA has been keeping an eye on the planet that is moving closer towards us. The planet has now passed Jupiter's orbit, and the black hole has been getting more powerful. Stay tuned for more updates about this battle. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. We have some good news and bad news. The bad news is that 4 more Big Guns members have been killed, which are Christian Lloyd, Face Pluto, Whalen the God Bomber, and Jaden Master HED. The good news is that Jared the Killer Master was able to finish off Herobrine with his grenade launcher, and now the battle is over. Everyone that lives in Denver can now return to their homes. But it would take you to repair the damage that happened during the battle. It has also been confirmed that the planet that has been moving towards us for the past couple days is on collision course with Earth. NASA is planning of ways to stop the planet before it hits us. Do not panic. I repeat, do not panic. Panicking will only make the situation worse. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation. This is an emergency action notification, requested by the White House. All EAS participants will follow activation procedures in the EAS Operating Handbook for a national-level emergency. The President of the United States or one of his representatives will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. We interrupt our regular programming. This is a global emergency. Important details will follow. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable systems so transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is WNBC. We will continue to serve the Denver area. If you are not in this local area, you should now tune into stations providing news and information for your area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Denver area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone line you should be kept over for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. We interrupt the regular programming as the request of the White House. This is the emergency alert system. All normal programming has been discontinued during this emergency. This is WNBC. We will continue furnishing news, official information, and instructions for the Denver area. If you're not in the Denver area, you should turn into stations providing news and information for your area. It is important that you listen carefully to announcements from the station in your local area. Stand by. The President of the United States or his designated representative will be speaking shortly.
The following message has been given authorization for release as a request of myself, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, the United States Government, and the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, effective as of 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test. The global state of emergency is currently in effect. NASA has detected the planet, now known as Rupert, is on a collision course with Earth. It is detected to impact in 5 hours. Rupert will destroy the entire planet and kill all life as we know it, and the black hole now has the power to suck up bigger planets. Once the Earth gets destroyed by Rupert, the black hole will suck up the planet and finish it off. Our residents in the United States must gather with friends and families and pray for our final moments together. There is no reason to stay calm. Go into panic mode, if you want to. Do not tell young children about this event, and ensure their well-being during this crisis. I have selected a quote from the Bible to be read on the air. John 11:25-26. Jesus said to her, I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me will live, even though he dies, and whoever lives and believes in me will never die. Do you believe this? We will not include the final activation of the emergency alert system with our national anthem. Please stand by, as we conclude the final activation of the emergency alert system.